Right then, good morning. So, a week's worth of Ironman training. Believe it or not, I am not built like an Ironman athlete, and I do not have a endurance background. So, this is how I'm approaching the process. And first things first, we have got a swim this morning, so we'll crack on with that, and we'll see you in the next bit. City.
Right, first things first then, we're at the pool. So I can't film anything in the pool because the pool won't allow it. So today's session, to be honest, most sessions are not too big in mileage at the minute because swim is my worst of the three disciplines. At the minute I have 2 swim sessions a week. Now one like today's is just a technique, so it's a lot of like drills, things like that, and then the other one is a little bit more speed. When I say speed, like, I ain't got no speed, but it's a speed session. 1800 meters, technique session, let's go. Right, straight from pool. Got straight to the gym because I am pushed for time a little bit. I'm not gonna film the whole gym session, but basically today's strength session is just gonna be a lot more of upper body focused stuff, just because tomorrow we've got I think it's a bike straight into a run. But now I'm gonna crack on with this and I'll see you tomorrow. Right, good morning. So today's session was 2 hours and 15 on the bike, which I'll put up somewhere, straight into a 10-minute run, straight off the bike. So it's the first brick session of this prep. Now, 10 minutes off the bike, I know a lot of you are gonna be thinking, a 10-minute run, that's not really anything impressive, which it's not. Because like I mentioned before, I do not come from an endurance-based background. So for me, a 10-minute run off the bike is a big deal. And even the bike, it was not really a hard session. It was 2 hours 15, holding 125 watts for the whole time. So again, nothing impressive at all. But that is it for today's session. Nice and easy, very simple. I'll see you at morning. City. Right, good morning. Well, Happy New Year's Eve. I'm going to keep this one short because it's currently 2 degrees and my hands are freezing. But we're on a speed run. I'll put up somewhere what we're doing. I've done the first 15-minute warm-up. I'm now just on our local park. It's about 2k whole way around. So I've got a few laps of that and then heading home because I'm freezing. But then we're straight into a strength session. No, we're not straight into a strength session. I need to go to the barbers. After the barbers, then we're in the strength session. I'm freezing, so I've got to go. City. First off, Happy New Year. It's Thursday the 1st. Happy New Year, everyone. So, what I need to cover is yesterday's speed run, and today was a speed bike session. Now, these 2 sessions are, to be honest, probably my favorite, like especially speed run. Like, I've always been a decently fast runner, just not the best long distance runner. So these 2 sessions are like probably my favorite of the week. And these sessions are basically just to get used to being in the top end, short, controlled intensity, so I can adapt to it. Like the speed run was like 35 minutes and the speed bike was like 40 minutes. So again, nothing I'm doing at the moment because we're so far out from the race is really long. And again, I'm like a broken record, but as the months go on, these will obviously get longer and longer. I'm gonna crack on with this. Tomorrow is a swim. Again, can't film nothing in the pool, so, but I will put up whatever I'm doing. I think again, it's 1800 meters, nothing mental, but in a 50-meter pool. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. City. Good morning and happy Friday. So I've just done the speed swim, and how I sort of managed this session, to be honest, today, which felt really good. This has been one of the best swims I've had so far in this prep, which it was only 1800 meters. So the distance was like very manageable, but I've just really trying to manage the fatigue side a little bit. I mentioned before that I'll get the burn in my shoulders, which I still do get. Weirdly, when I use the paddles on my hands, I weren't getting it. So I'm obviously doing something with my stroke that's different. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But tomorrow's session is the long run, which will be the last session of the week. But in my plan, I do have an optional bike, which is like 50 minutes or something like that, nothing too crazy. I might get some filming done in the strength session today. I don't know, we'll see. But if not, I will see you tomorrow. City. Right, good morning, happy Saturday. So, This is the last session of the week. It's a long run, and this is the session that I dread the most, to be honest. It's the one that takes me the longest to get out of the house. But once I get out, I don't mind it. Once I get in a bit of a groove, like I'm halfway through it now, I don't mind it so much. So, but yeah, 1 hour, nice and steady, trying to keep heart rate as low as I can. But if anyone is from Sheffield, you'll know everywhere's a hill. So it's hard to keep the heart rate down, but I do my best. So anyways, I'm gonna crack on with this. I'm halfway through now. Great day for it. Oh, look at that. All right, innit? It don't normally look like this. It's normally grey and horrible, but fell on all right. Anyways, right, we'll crack on with this. See when we get back to house city. So that is it. That is a full week of Ironman training at the minute. So that is how I'm balancing the sort of speed, fatigue, and endurance side of training. So stay tuned, as I will be putting more up of these as the weeks go on. But that's it. I want to go enjoy my week. Hope you all have a wicked new year. City.